What is up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. This time we are finally getting back on with Attack on Titan. So we're gonna start with chapter 106. And the reason why I actually took a long break, one, I was lazy, but two, the main thing is last chapter we had a potato girl, potato girl's major death. So I honestly didn't expect to spoil it for a lot of people, but I kind of did with the thumbnail. Uh, but I did honestly didn't mean to spoil it for you guys, but I kind of did. So that's why I mainly kind of felt guilty and I stopped. And it took me some time to get back and find some time to get back as well. So as you can see, we are back and I'm trying to catch up many chapters as possible today and see what's happening with Attack on Titan. It's been too long. I left for like 6 months. I'm pretty sure it's on chapter 111. So 106, 107, 8, 11. So 106, 107, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have six chapters to go. So let's go and check this episode chapter out. Anyway, so for page 1, we have the cover page, which is the same as this one actually. I'm not going to actually show anything because of spoilers and etc. So I'm just going to read it through and, you know, read it with me if you guys want. So I'm sure you probably wouldn't know what to say to this. Okay, where the hell are we now? Captain, we heard nothing from the advance party in the 2 hours since they landed. I know, prepare survey unit 2 and 3 for landing. This island of devil defeated our warriors unit and now threatens the world. We are letting Marley know what's really going on here no matter what it takes. But I want you to listen. And the ship just wrecked. Okay, so back then, 3 years ago, so this is before time, before it was past basically 3 years ago, and Eren just literally took that ship and it's looked badass. And when I mean badass, it's really looked good. Back then, 3 years ago, maybe we still could have changed something in those days. Okay, so this is Eren's monologue, or is this Zeke trying to say something? But Eren, dude, look at Eren. He looked pissed off, but he looked determined. It's like, hold on, a devil. Dude, this scene, I can't wait this to be animated. I don't know about you guys, but this scene will look so hype in the animation. He just carried off that large ship on his back. Where's he going? A devil. They're all screaming. They're all scared. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Marley. Oh, okay, that's Hanji. Welcome to the island of paradise. It's taking some time for my memory to come back with the names, people. Welcome to the island of paradise. I am Hanji. I am here to receive our distinguished guests who came here so far across the sea. Your long voyage must have left you tired. Come, why not join us for a cup of tea? And look at Levi behind. And who's that other guy who's behind? And oh wait, if you are wondering about this guest here who arrived just a bit before you, we are already getting low grade. Isn't that right, Nicolo? Nicolo? And there's a blade right behind him. Like, Captain, don't mind me, just shoot these damn devils. Why would you say that, Nicola? Okay, Hanji is so disappointed, people, at the moment. He's really disappointed. He said, clearly not interested in playing along with your stupid skid. Okay, basically, Levi just spelled out the truth. Nicolo, listen up, you damned devils. Marley isn't interested in hearing from anyone with defiled blood. What make you think we would ever sip pig's piss with you, defiled bastards? Okay, this guy is clearly hate Eldian, so looking forward to this. Are you sure? Do you really want to insult her like that? Don't tell me you can't see the Titan behind you. Dude, Eren is just standing there like a damn it. I forgot the right term for it, basically like a security guard. Um, bouncer, that's the name I was looking for. Don't tell me you can't see the Titan behind you. I would love to hear exactly how you plan on getting away from this place. Gah! Okay, so the leader is kind of pissed off, and everybody is like kind of shocked, like, we will not bend to the power of devils. Okay, that is all that Marley has to say to you. Okay, so Hanji is disappointed, really. Like, huh? Okay, wait, cease. Hiding behind the rock to dodge the bullet? What? What happened? Oh, somebody shot the captain. Oh, wait, this is the guy who betrayed these guys, right? I mean, this is the guy who actually pushed everybody um, in the hole during the battle. What are you doing, Yelena? Put down your weapons. You guys, do as she says. Okay, so somebody who there understand what's going on. Hanji, I am honored to receive your invitation. Why don't we have some tea? Dude, this guy know how to survive. Okay, that much I can tell you. Uh, okay, I've I've been waiting to meet you, Eren. What exactly is their goal? Okay, so this guy already know about Eren, so he spoke with um, Zeki, and that's how they planned. Okay, okay, that was a lady. My bad. Okay, I'm not really good with that. What exactly is their goal? That big lady shot her allies to death. Who knows? Well, we can't trust them whether they're on our side or not. Don't sleep, Sasha. Dude, Mikasa is just pulling Sasha's hair. But being able to talk to them is an incredible opportunity to learn new information. Well, Armin is excited as always. Uh, anyway, let's see. Yeah, we really got lucky there. It wasn't anything that we did that kept them from landing here. If Marley really got serious, their forces would be on another scale. We have to do something. So when did Eren exactly decide to uh, run off from Paradise Island? Okay, let's see. Huh? I see. And so you can shoot multiple time like this. Oh, okay. So that's like the bullets. That's a Mali soldier standard equipment. Each of the army division consists about 20,000 soldiers. With 50 division in the total, that comes about 1 million soldiers. So he's just starting to give out information. Actually, they actually having tea. Okay, they actually having tea. Uh, okay, let's see. Then add the three fleets consisting of 21 battleships to the army's number. They also seems incredibly progress made with the new weapons. Okay, that's the one anti-Titan weapons, and putting an effort to into an aerial military capabilities. Okay, so they are trying to build a plane. Interesting. Okay, capabilities. Aerial. Stop acting so scared. They will just look down on us. I know that. Oh, okay. They have this mind wars thing going on between Levi and Hanji. In other words, mobile weapons that can go beyond seas and walls, all allowing their enemies to appear from the sky. What? They will come from the sky? And after Levi said all that, he still acts surprised. If Marley has all of that power, why have a year passed without them launching a proper attack on us? There are two main reasons. Okay, the pure titans they unleashed here continue to make it difficult for them to make a landfall even with the latest and greatest weapon. Okay, so the titans that doesn't have control basically attack anybody without um, thinking anything anyway. While originally a policy meant to confine the Eldians inside the wall, this now protects the Eldian from an advancing Mali's army, ironically enough. Yeah, seems that way. But day is about to break. The Titan should be active again soon. But if we are able to sit back here beyond the walls and sip on our tea, you must have killed all the Titans on the island. Is that what happened? I don't think so. And what if we did? Would you try to let Marley know? No? It's amazing. I'm stunned. What's the second reason? Okay, let's see for the second reason. It's because Marley has now entered into a war with multiple countries from the Allied force. They've got bigger things to worry about, in other words. Okay, so they're saying Paradise Island is a small thing to worry about, but it's because of you that this war started in the first place. Why? The armored titan, the beast titan, you rooted the warrior unit, the pride of Mali, and you stole some of their key weapons, the colossal titan, the female titan. Mali is the nation with many enemies. Other countries came together in the blink of an eye. And then the war began. So means your group isn't loyal to Mali, you have grudge against it. You infiltrate the army to act as something like a sleeper agents. Am I right? Okay, so that was spot on. Oh, I was right. If you are willing to betray Mali, you must have some pretty powerful motivation and backers. No, calling a sleeper agent would be an overstatement. We are nearly powerless. Our native lands were snatched up by Mali, and we were considered as soldiers. We were on our way to losing any will to oppose such a great power. But that's when Eren actually came in. But how does he know Eren? Until he guided us. Oh, wait. A titan known by feared, titan known and feared by the world as a devil. But he looked like something else entirely to me. Okay, I don't know why it seems like he's protecting him. A god, he took us when we were powerless and showed us hope. We shot our officers upon order from Zeke Yeager. We are the Anti-Marleyan Volunteers. Okay, so Zeke been planning this way before all of this happened. Interesting. Our goal is to free Eldian's people. Zeke Yeager requests are as follows. Accept him onto the island of paradise for reminder of the time he has left. Introduce him to the soldier who poses the founding titan, his half-brother Eren Yeager. In return, he will guarantee his paradise safety. He will provide us with the latest technology, including weapons. He will act as a mediator between us and friendly nations, which he state exist. And finally, he will provide support to intelligent activities targeting Mali. Okay, so the friendly nation they are talking about is these are the guys that said it's fine when Gabby drops. Was it Gabby or somebody basically spilled drinks on them, etc., etc. So I'm thinking those guys are the friendly ones. Let's see. This is all done in order to rescue the Eldian people who exist and is now threatened. And absolutely not. Who would ever agree to such a ridiculous offer? We are dealing with the Beast Titan here. He turned the people of Ragako into titans. He spread terror throughout the walls. Okay, that's also, he turned Koni's mom into a titan as well. But we're not 100% sure if that's him. He's the man most responsible for slaughtering the survey corps to the near extension, and he is trying to stay all of that. How shameless can he be? Their own one and only goal is to retake the founding titan. They haven't been able to do it by force, so now they are trying to coax it out of us with their words and actions. It seems all but obvious. Our enemies must realize that as well. Why don't we hear what their leader has to say? To continue, according to Zeke, there is still a secret plan that can be carried out that will solve all of the Eldians people problem at once. Okay, I'm not sure how that's gonna solve all of the problems though, because they literally run away from the ship. I mean, with the ship. So now the rest of the Eldians are technically trapped. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they're gonna actually serve all of them. But in order to carry out the secret plan, he needs the founding titans and the titan with royal blood. The world can be saved if we have those two things. However, he can only reveal his secret plan after these conditions are met. I heard enough. It seems like he truly thinks of us as a fool. Okay, you can clearly see Eren seems interested. Um, let's see. It's true. I remember now. The only time I was able to activate the powers of the founding titan was in the moment when I touched uh, titan with royal blood. Okay, so he actually mentioned that. Okay, and that royal blood was his stepmom. That titan had the same face as someone in the photo my father left me. I'm certain that was Dina Fritz. By pure coincidence, I came in contact with Dina Fritz that day as she wanted that day as a pure titan, letting me escape from dangerous situation. As Diane's sons, Zeke must have figured it out how to get around the war, renounce all war. Okay, so he's actually giving out all the information how to activate the one hope left to us Eldians, the way to rumble the world using the thousand of titans sleeping inside the walls to crush everything under their foot. Eren, why did you keep quiet about this whole time? Because I was concerned about Historia. I couldn't allow her to become a titan based only on my own uncertain information. That's what I thought. I will admit that it was a thoughtless decision, but if that's really true, then we will talk about this more later. Zeki's secret plan makes sense too. Are you insane? You are going to trust them? Okay, so they're trying to highlight them as as different people, even though they are technically Eldians too. But these guys inside the world, they don't really understand much, do they? That's right. Who knows what will happen if we let all of those enemy soldiers onto the island? We ought to string them up and behead them all. No, we can't do that. Hanji simply, no, we can't do that. If we want to protect this island from Marley's survey boats, we need the volunteers to cooperate with us. If she doesn't contact them through her wireless communication, this is Survey Fleet 1. Respond. Requested. Survey Fleet 2 here. Thanks goodness our boat ran around. We've been waiting so long for help. We will be right there. What's your position? Understood. Okay. The cove. Our numbers. Don't worry. We are heading there with two survey ships. Okay, the ships is kind of tilted. Okay, this is all to lure in more people. Like, hey, are you okay? You are all right now. The Colossal Titan, the enemy, the ship's in danger. Hurry. Why? Okay, these guys are so shocked. The Colossal. Okay, so Armin obviously turned into a Colossal Titan. Hurry, jump off. Okay, everybody jumping off. And obviously, Levi is here and they are using the new guns as well. Welcome to our filthy islands, home of the defiled devils. We will make you feel right at home so long as you like pig piss. Dude, he's using the exact words as the commander. Feel free to turn me down, but you won't get landing permission. Sorry, you will just have to swim home. It was fun back then. True, as Eldians, we were feared and hated by the world, by people on the other side of the sea whose faces we didn't even know. But not all of those people across the ocean were our enemies. That is very true. We will start by making the things island need the most. This is called a port. Okay, so they are actually giving out all the informations. Of course, a port. The kids will love that. It's not a toy. uh, it's gonna have a mixed bath. Is it gonna have a mixed bath too? It's not a hot spring, you stupid perv. This thing is tastier. Wow, none of them know what's a port is like, and have their own imagination. It's not something you eat. This must be a place where ships can safely lower anchor. I see. So we can use the captured ship to trade with people across the sea. Exactly, Hanji. Okay, so Hanji seems to get the idea. This place that will connect you to the world. That's amazing. Onya Kopon. Where will the kids play? I don't know why Connie is so concerned about kids. Baths are important too. By the way, Onya Kapon, why is your skin so dark? Okay, our creator had a thought. Wouldn't it be interesting if there were more kinds of people in the world? The same goes for the subjects of yamis who can turn into a titans. All of us exist because someone meant for us to exist. Then who made us? The one who gave power to Yami, the founder. In other words, a god. Okay, so the concept of god is incoming. Let's see what's gonna happen. That's what some people think. We are all free to think as we like. No? Okay. So he's not forcing on the word called God to on everybody, but he's basically saying that's what we all think. The world was so complicated and full of fun, full of unknowns. Okay, the foods and etc. What is this food? Is this stuff edible? Okay, look at Potato Girl. She is right at the first. Right, like the first one to be there. Is this your first time having seafood? Niccolo is a master of Malian cooking. Damn it, why do I have to? You Eldians are free not to eat it. Why would I want any of you to? And they all eat it. Okay, no, no, all eating it. Sasha eating it. Hey, not fair, Sasha. Mr. Niccolo, you are a genius. Dude, look at. I swear to God, I'm gonna miss Potato Girl so much. Okay, Niccolo had like a change of hearts. Learn some manners. I never had something like this before. There's still some left. You don't need to rush. Like, you can see Potato Girl's, like, the eyeballs are gone. She is possessed by a food monster. Um, let's see. Okay, while Eren is learning how to shoot, well, practicing shooting, the port will be done soon. It's been moving along so fast ever since those Marleyan's military engineers started helping us. I'm surprised they agreed to. Sure, we were suspect of each other at first, so things didn't go well then, but once time has passed, we started looking at each other as people, not our titles. Okay, so they're all getting along well now, huh? And look at Hanji. She is so into everything, man. The train and, well, train mainly. I think we can understand one another. Okay, those three are looking at each other like, Armin, did you see anything in Bertol's memory? Oh no, not that. Nothing that seemed useful. We don't have time. Zake's only got 3 years left to live. Yeah, about that. Do you think it's okay for us to just go along with Yelena's plan like that? Like this? Is there a problem? I just wonder if the only way for us to protect the Eldians people really is to threaten the world with that rumbling. It would truly be like nightmare. The whole world will have to live in fear. Technically, that is true. That's what we don't want, right? No, I'm pretty sure every single reader don't want to see that happening. I know it will look badass and all, but still, we don't want to see the world hating Eldians even more and live in fear. So let's see what the outcome, like how they're gonna plan to solve this. We can't we talk before things get bad. We can speak to Marley and others around the world once the port is done. If we just resolved our misunderstanding. What? What do you mean by misunderstanding? Like people thinking we are scary. The world sees us as a monster that can turn into Titan. Are they mistaken about that? That is a good point because technically whether they think they are scary or not, these guys still can turn into a titan, which they have a power that others don't. So hence, it's the human's nature to be scared. Okay, but we've been able to get along with some Marlians. How many? Most of those Marlian soldiers are still glaring at us from the inside the prison's wall. Well, if we just spend more time, yeah, we need time. Yes, and to buy us that time, we will make it so that they can't mess with us. I wonder, just maybe there could have been a different path. Okay, this is coming back to the reality, like current situation right now. I kept on coming back to that. Okay, Gabby, Zeki, and everybody is actually, getting off the shims. Today was the funeral for the eighth soldier who died in the last operation, including Sasha. Oh, okay. He's at the sea. I understood. I thought I understood Eren better than anyone, even Mikasa, but I don't understand him anymore. Eren was ready to do it, even by himself. Whether we helped him or abandoned him, the outcome would have been awful either way. But now we killed a huge number of people, nothing was left untouched. Not battleships, not soldiers, not civilians. But we showed up out of nowhere and took everything from them, just like what happened to us that day. Yes, this is a cycle being repeated, but I am hoping Eren had a reason behind all this, right? I'm really hoping. But if that military port was left untouched, Marley would have launched an immediate counterattack on this island. We abandoned any hope for peace now, but we had to do it. Just right, Annie? Please say something. Okay, so this is inside the wall, I'm assuming. So your report says you are victorious. Ignorance is a frightening thing. I am going to kill you, send you to Hope's Marley, and reveal everything about your plot. It probably spelled the end for your grandparents. Okay, so Zeki and Levi having a kind of spark going between them. But if Thing's secret plan of yours is real, I wouldn't mind waiting a little longer before slicing you to pieces. I don't care either way. I'm I'm also grateful for your generous words. But I think you need to let me meet Eren first. Hey, you think you could stop glaring at me? Okay, where's this? Okay, that's Gabby. Like, if we don't win, we die. If we win, we live. If we don't fight, we can't win. Fight, fight. Okay, here's the thing. When it's come to Annie, I am not sure what Armin is exactly thinking here. Because Annie is still in the crystal. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. And I'm actually not sure what they're exactly gonna do. Because now Zeki is on this side. I am pretty sure if Annie come out of the crystal, she might be able to help these guys. And just look at Eren. Eren looked badass in this, by the way, with that knot and stuff. So I'm liking that. Let's go to the next chapter, guys. Before that, I'm just gonna drink some water. So let's see, next page. Chapter 107, people. Okay, so Eren is in the jail, you know, because of what he did. What are you doing? Look at Eren's eye. Eren's eye, look. kind of worrying. Like, not worrying, is kind of pissed off. Why are you talking to that mirror? Hey, you are just talking to your reflection. In that mirror around you, you are saying to fight, right? You said fight, fight. You said to fight twice. Fight what? If you said to fight twice, does that mean it's a 2 round fight? I think he was talking to the other personalities inside. Well, when I mean other personalities, the previous Titans, the owners inside, I think. But let's see what he had to say. Staying quiet won't help my understanding. Understand. I don't think you would normally talk to yourself like that, so I wonder how you are feeling right now. I would. I have never talked to you, my own reflection in the mirror after all. Hanji like to understand everything theoretically, isn't she? I think that hairstyle is cool. I personally think so too. Okay, it feels like you are a little disheveled, or that you are trying so hard that you don't care too much about your appearance. What are you here for? Okay, Eren is getting to the point. What do you mean? I'm here to talk. We spent all night talking about Titans the first time we met, didn't we? You listened to me and talk on and on. I was sure that you wouldn't sacrifice Historia. It was that day 2 years ago, that welcome ceremony on the harbor. I haven't seen you since you lifted our entire ship. I'm looking forward to working with you. Okay, that's Aaron, right? No. Yeah, that's Aaron. No, he is not going to have any contact with you after this either. The most I will allow is for you to see him. That's enough. That makes today an auspicious day. Okay, so I think Eren has actually like communicated with this guy, and that's how they went to the other island and made up a plan. It will be the first day we welcome important foreigner visitors since this port was completed. Okay, the one nation on good term with Island of Paradise, Hizuru. The visiting ambassador for this trip is Kyomi Ashimabito. Her family has assigned a significant influence over the nation's diplomatics due to their strong historical ties with other countries. She is that family's head. Okay, Historia welcoming her, and this she's the lady who was inside the Eldians meeting. No, not Eldian meeting. Marley's meeting, wasn't she? And she's the one who said, "No, don't worry about it." When somebody spilled the drinks on her, like she is. Does her face resemble your mother's? It's just like I told you. You two are blood relatives. Oh, okay. See, we did suspect her for Mikasa, grown up Mikasa too. But let's see. Like, do you recognize this family crest? Okay, they're meeting Mikasa. Like, that's show her Mikasa. But mom said to keep this a secret. Huh? You showed it to me as a kid, didn't you? That secret was probably meant to be kept so that today would come. Now. Oh damn, she got it on her hand as well. This mark has been passed down through my dead mother's family. I thought I was told to give it to my own child as well. Okay. What? What a noble act. About 100 years ago, he was an ally of Eldian's empire, the son of our nation's shogun clan that... Okay, so this is obviously based on Japan. These guys are from Eldian Empire. The son of our nation's shogun clan that Asunbito's family is descended from had a close relationship with the Fritz royal family and once stayed here on Paradise. Oh damn, they actually came to Paradise Island. Interesting. Then after that great Titan war, Hizuru's standing was called into quest as a nation that lost the war. Then, during the confusion, thought I'm unsure of what exactly happened. I lost the memento from the Shogun clan was left behind on this island. Then, 100 odd years passed since then, and I have at last been able to meet you, the only one on this island with Asian blood. You are the descendant of our national. Dude! So Mikasa is like a shogun's, well, you know, descendants. You are Hizuru's hope. Okay, that was a shocking. If what Asuma Bito said is true, that makes you pretty powerful in Hizuru, right? Don't ask me. You are the last survivor of the most important bloodline there, aren't you? I still don't get what a nation is. Okay, is that Hanji? No, wait. That's everybody just starting to raise questions. Anyway, if this let us use Hizuru, do whatever it takes. Wait, what if this is a trap? I really think we should ask Yelena. No, that would be exactly what our enemies want. We are sure of one thing. In this world connected by the seas, we are but a little tottering child. Let's stay quiet and just listen for now. Come on, we can't embarrass ourselves by making our guest wait any longer. Hey, why would you only show Eren that mark? I mean, you never showed that bandage around your wrist to anyone. That, you seem happy. That's because I am. That means we both had to carry a heavy weight with us because of our birthright. I couldn't be in any more reliable company. Okay? Wait, what happened to Mikasa's scarf? What's Mikasa's scarf? Anyway, simply having the opportunity to see that you are alive and healthy is enough to fulfill my gratitude. But going forward, please know this. Please know this, okay? This is a historical day for both our nations. And this day never would have come if it not for the man who brought us together. We heard about the descendant of our Shogun clan on Paradise and met in secret with the source of the information, Zeki Yeager. Okay, so this is all coming back to Zeki. Let's see. Wow, they met in a messed up place. That's probably like where Eldians lives. I would like to tell you that we agreed to an arrangement. Given that he acted as an intermediary between us and you, Miss Mikasa, my mother was surviving member of the Fritz royal family. In other words, there's a royal blood in me as well. I hid this fact from the Marley army as I acted as the captain of the warrior unit. Why would you someone loyal to Marley do that? Okay, see, it's obviously have a reason to suspect him. Because, wait, because for us, like, and remember, I have only been in my father's feeling. I'm the true Eldian's restorationist. That's why he decided to sacrifice his family for this, and he became like a double-sided agent. But you, yes, I sold my mother and father to Marley. As a 7 years old, I was quick to realize that the search led by Marley Thrice was nearing the restorationists who were headed by my father. I was certain that if I did nothing, not only would my parents, their comrades, sent to Utopia, so would my grandparents and I. That is when I took those actions you just spoke of. Okay, when he was 7 years old. My parents were right, but they were naive. That bunch had contented themselves with just playing around. The restoration of the glorious Eldian Empire would never be realized by them. Not only did I leave my parents behind, I rose through the ranks of the Marley army. Okay, so that's actually killing Eldians, it seems, because there's a lot of horses, or probably some other armies. No, it's actually Eldians because we can see the logo on their back. I trampled the lands of par- paradise that I should have been serving and killed Eldians after Eldians. Eldia could be restored by making the Marley's army's plan retake their founder a success because Marley didn't know that I had royal blood within me. Marley didn't have a clue what would happen if Titan with the royal blood and the founding Titan contacted one another. Your homeland too is still okay. So it seems like they're Japan. Well, Japan in trouble. As you have schemed, we do see the descendant of our Shogun clan. But if the restoration of the Eldian Empire will put the world in danger, we of course could never ignore that. I may need to tell Marley about this secret meeting. The result would be the same if we were all die here, unfortunately. I of course understand that, Miss Kyomi. This would never take place if it did not benefit not only the Asimbitos but Kisuru as a nation as well. First, please take a look at this. Huh? This was a top secret Marley project, but you already knew. The vertical maneuver equipment, a Titan killing weapon developed on Paradise. Okay, so this is basically 3D maneuver. This is not something under Marley's management that I taken. Don't worry, I personally procured this. I'm giving this to you, but you need special kind of fuel in order to make this weapon work. They call iceberg stone. It is a mysterious underground resources that has never been minted outside of Paradise. There have long been whispered about it, that since antiquity the kind of the Titan dug gigantic holes in Paradise and that burning and glowing treasure were deposit there born from power of the Titan. While they must be small, there are surely traces of this iceberg stone within the weapon. While the people on Paradise surely have no way of knowing the truth value of this underground resource value, your nation does. This information should tie Kizaru and Paradise together. So these guys are there mainly for the, well, one for Mikasa, the other one for the treasure, well, resource. If we helped with his plan to return him to this island, we would gain an industry powerful enough to make our once fallen nation bloom again into, into a great one. That was his proposal. It's not as he would ever measure the reserves, though. However, if it was true, resources that would be truly valuable in the modernization age sleep under this land. Oh, but of course, this and our conglomeration expansion have nothing to do with one another. Okay, what the hell is up with that liquid? Miss Kyoko, please. My goodness, how unseemly of me. Okay, she seems like she's kind of lost there, right? I mean, she is more into the treasure. So I was just being used as an excuse. Helene did say that negotiation would go well because the answer are sensitive to the small smell of money. I suppose no one would risk coming to this island if it were to make money after all. So what exactly was this arrangement you made with Zeke Yeager? As you know, Zeke Yeager claims to have a secret plan. Hizuru's mediation is necessary for the secret plan that will save Eldians along with the rest of the world. It is one of the three processes needed to protect this island by rumbling the world. By revealing part of this strength, you will show the world its destructive potential. The first is the experimental usage of this rumbling. By revealing the part of this strength, you will show the world its destructive potential. The first is the experimental usage of this rumbling. Well, they just repeat the same thing. Next is Hizuru's mediation. The goal will be to raise the military strength of this nation up to global level. That will mean it will no longer need this rumbling. Introduce the latest weapon to this island is not a difficult process itself. However, establishing a model army requiring creating a firm base of national power, education, economy, diplomacy, and population. So they're trying to change the island entirely. This island is 100 years removed from the rest of this world. It will not take 100 years to make up this gap, but it sure will take at least 50. In other words, the ability to rumble the world must be able to protect this island for 50 years. One with the founding titan and one posing the titan with royal blood must be continuously maintained. Okay, so we're getting to see what happening with Historia. So this is the third process. Zeke will pass down the beast titan to one with royal blood. Okay. And the one with royal blood must use remaining of their 13 years to bear as many children as possible. Okay, look at everybody thinking this through. Let's see. Will it really end in 50 years? No matter what other weapons develop, the rumbling is immensely powerful weapon. If we can't let go of that, these inheritance families will be constant danger of being assassinated as they are forced to go from generation to generation, from parent to child, just like their race family again and again. Just because it served us now, should we be allowed to leave such an unsolved problem for our future children? Of course not. There's no way this could be forgiven, but okay, Historia accepted this. But I like the way how Hanji is thinking this through. What exactly happened to Historia? Let's see. I will agree to the inherit of the beast titan so long as the rumbling is necessary to our continued existence. Like Historia, if it means we will only be allowed to live after having our walls broken, our land trampling, and our children bred and killed like livestock, I will absolutely not accept Jaeger's plan. Okay, this is Eren, right? So Eren speaking up for Historia over here, but let's see. It is dangerous to entrust our fate to maintenance of this rumbling. We wouldn't it be best of a course of action for us to use all the time we have left to consider every possible option possible? Yes, it is not time to rush to a decision yet, and we will continue to help meditate between you and Zeke Yeager. Okay, so these guys are like the messengers. Let's see. We haven't. Okay, so we coming back to the reality. We haven't found another way yet. Okay, so what they're trying to say is they kind of gave up on that plan. Well, they tried to save Historia from taking Zake's plan. Zake's Beast Titan. But let's see what's happening. Yes, Zake's terms was closing in, and Marley was moving forward with their plans to move against Paradise faster than expected. I thought I fled just as rushed as you. But I still can't understand why you acted on your own and put this island in so much trouble. Do you not care about what happened to Historia now? Okay, I ate the Warhammer Titan. What? This Titan power allow its use to create weapons and more from inside the ground by controlling Titan hardening. It was an annoying enemy. In other words, you can't imprison me no matter how tough and deep underground the cell is. I can leave there whenever I want, and you also can't kill me, of course. I have the founder, and regardless of any of their, you can't kill Zeke either. Regardless of any threats, you can't say. Okay, so Eren have something in his mind. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing what that is and why he's saying all this. Like in other words, Hanji, I want to know what can you do? Huh? Tell me, Hanji. Okay, this is not Eren like. If there's another way, then tell me what it is. Okay, so he want to know what other way you can actually serve these guys. Well, serve Historia. Okay, he's kind of turning into a Titan. But let's see. Oh, he tapped it like, you perv. Still acting rebellious, you idiot. Child? He just called him pervs, right? Anyway, that's Hanji for you. Okay, so he moved on. Erwin, this was your one mistake. Why did you ever make me commander? Okay, where are we? Hey, you are a Marleyan, aren't you? Why the hell are you here? What business do you have at burial for an Eldian killed by Marley? Oh, okay, so he's trying to actually hit. Who's that? Okay, please wait. We will take care of him. Are you okay, Niccolo? Damn it. How'd you get here? Why? Did Sasha really die? Please, why? What were you? What were all you doing? Okay, the guy who hated Eldians. I think he really liked cooking for Sasha. Shot by a girl who made in on your airship. How does something that stupid happen? She was no regular girl. She would be trained. A warrior candidate. We would let our guard down. I'm sorry. Why apologize to me? All I did was cook for you. Thank you, Nicola, for letting her eat so much good food. What about you, Connie? Sasha and I were like twins. It feels like I lost half of me. Okay, so that's one thing I'm happy about though. Like I I would be even more happy if Sasha didn't die, but still Sasha getting to eat all the variety of foods before she go, that that's something I was hoping, that would have happened. She got to go around and eat variety of food, but she got managed to do that. Okay, that's Sasha's father, right? Okay, I understand you did a lot for my daughter. So I'm a captured Malian, but I have a permission to work as a chef. Your daughter seems to enjoy my food more than anyone I ever seen. So if you would, please come and eat my food. For free, of course. Oh, yes. Okay, this is all of the Titan transformation syrup. Stolen from Marley. Okay, so they stole some transformation syrup. Interesting. Duplicating it will be hard though. We weren't able to steal the material equipment for experts in Titan science. You would need this time. Okay. No, this ought to be enough. We really should thank you for this. You led us, the ignorant, to hope, and we given you nothing in return. Only devils would doubt their own supporters in this way. I feel we proved that we are friends to the Eldians over these past 3 years. It's unfortunate these guns that we bought here are meant to be the guns that bring freedom to Eldians, and yet. Okay, what the hell are we doing now? Aren't these guys who are helping these guys? Forgive me for being selfish, but could you please close your eyes to our weakness for a bit of time? Shackling Zeke is something we are going to have to do. That's fine with me, Commander Pixis. The day will soon come when we sit around the same dining table once again. If anyone is hoping for that day to come, it would be us. My hotel. This? Any complaints? Okay. I would say there's no more fitting place. A forest of a giant trees that's grown to be much as 80-meter tall. It won't be easy to get out on your own. No handy rocks either. So you won't be tossing anything around or taking any excursions. Okay, looks like a fun spot for lots of vertical maneuvering though. But this is yet another unique place in this world. What do you say, Captain Levy? Uh, I would like to show Gabby and Falco this vast wilderness as well. So you are worried about those brats? Whether whether or not they get to see this vast wildness is up to you. Okay, what's happening here, Gabby? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, get a hold of yourself. What happened? Are you okay? She suddenly start having trouble. Are you okay? Hey, I think she's acting. Yep, she's acting. She is not to mess with, dude. She's really beating him. I think he already passed out, but she is really messing his head up. Hurry up and hide him under the bed. Damn it, you went too far. What's running away going to do? They are just going to kill us if we are there. He was worried about you, you know. Are you really going to believe those devils? I can't believe Zeke either. Not no anyone. Okay, so Reiner finally woke up. Okay, so let's see. Have a fight, a nightmare or something. Okay, so there's only three left. If only it was all a dream. I heard Gabby and Falco voices. Where are those two? Come in, Historia. You need to take a better care of your body. Okay, who is she married to? Okay, so Historia is pregnant. But who is she married to again? They didn't actually show his face. And that's the end of the chapter as well, guys. Ah, this is so annoying. Okay, guys. That will be the end of this reaction for chapter 106 and 107 for catching up to Attack on Titan. So overall, great stuff happening. We got to jump from past, present to past. Uh, a lot of planning that went before the battle. Overall, though, I'm really happy with what exactly happened. So we see how they even able to build the port and etc. But we didn't get to see how they build the uh, airship. So now there should be like a trailway. So the plan is to protect this island for 50 years, and then they should be able to build a nation that can control them. Well, look after themselves. That is pretty neat, actually. Honestly, I like the way how they did it. But Mikasa being really important person from a Japanese clan, I didn't see that coming. Um, Historia now sees pregnant. I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly happened in that time as well, because we didn't get to see Historia, and when Hanji started to talk about Historia, I was kind of worried. I thought something happened, Eren did something stupid, but that's not like Eren, because he really wanted to protect Historia. And then followed by um, what's her name again? Damn it, Annie. Annie. The part where Annie showed up, I'm not sure what exactly Armin is planning there with Annie. So that's also interesting. And then jumping from past and present, there's a lot of stuff happens. So Aaron is kind of pissed off. He wanted to find a different way than just letting the children do everything and let Historia take over Zeki's Beast Titan, which I'm not a big fan of either. I don't think I'm not sure what you guys think, but I don't think that's a good idea for Historia to take over. I don't think they will find a better queen than Historia. But let's see what's going to happen, because we still have 4 more chapters to catch up, which I will try to do soon as possible. Oh yeah, Gabby is also escaped, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. And also now we're getting to see what's happening with uh, 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 Rainer. Basically, what's happening with Rainer. Damn it, my memories are stopping. That's why I'm actually stopping the reaction. It's almost bedtime. It's morning 2 a.m. Anyway, so we start to see Rainer as well. I'm not sure where exactly Historia either. It seems like she's somewhere watching the sunset, but she might be somewhere in the wall, but somewhere like a piece of coin where nobody else can get to her, I guess. But I'm looking forward to seeing her husband, though. That's something I'm really looking forward to. That's pretty much it for me, people. If you enjoy the reaction, don't forget to leave a like, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell symbol next to the subscribe button to get notification when I upload the next video. And yeah, have a wonderful day or night, people, and see you guys with more videos.